So our oil is ready, our lye water is ready. We'll go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to add the lye over the shaft of the blender just to break the fall a little bit so it doesn't overreact to the oil. Just a little safety precaution. All right, so that's that. Oh, I needed to add the color. So we'll add the color while we're doing this, that's fine. So we're gonna add a little bit of this beautiful lavender mica. Let me get that mixed in. Do it all at once. Okay, so that's a pretty color. I like that. It looks nice. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the essential oil. We have 1.75 ounces here. Wanted a very nice, strong lavender smell to the soap. It smells so good. Lavender. Can't beat it. This looks about ready to pour in. I don't want to have it too thick. Then it's floppy and it doesn't pour into the mold very well. So let's go ahead and put that in. They're gonna look so nice after. It smells delicious. So calming. This lavender smells wonderful. Okay, so I'm gonna take this off. All right, so here is the mold. And we'll go ahead and get them populated. It looks so nice. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, instead of using this big, huge spatula, I'm gonna use a smaller one. And then I'm not sure if it's gonna fill all these, and I have the extras, so I have this little round soap mold as a backup. So we have that one waiting in the wings there. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with pouring this. Ooh, pours quickly. It's thickening up very nicely. So I am gonna just tap this down a little bit. Make sure the soap is in there. I've got one that's a little overfilled, so we're gonna fix that really quick. I'm just gonna scoop some out, put it into another one that needs it. It'll be a little messy, but I'll clean it up after so that when it gets unmolded, it'll look nice. Okay. Fill in that cavity all the way around. Try to control the pour a little bit. It's hard in this larger glass container, but we'll make it work. Maybe I could have stopped a little sooner and not have it so thick, but it'll be fine. I'll just take my time with it. So it looks like I'm gonna have some extra left over, and then I can put those into the circular mold. Just tap this down first. Make sure that it's in there good. I want it all filled in. I don't want any soap that's misshapen, I guess you can say. I don't know. Okay, so that looks pretty good. This one's a little under. So let me bothers me, but it does. So I want to kind of have them even so that they're kind of the same size. Okay, so that looks pretty good. We're gonna do a design after, but I'm gonna go ahead and fill where, you know, with the circular ones. So the camera isn't gonna show it too much, but I guess a little bit it'll show it over here. So let's go ahead and fill these here. So I'll get 3 circular ones. This was 32 ounces of oil, and then it had the lye solution, so it would have filled the 10-inch brambleberry mold, loaf mold. But you know, and I did that last time, and everybody loved the soap. It was just beautiful, cut very nicely, and you know, so, but I wanted to go ahead and do something a little different this time around. Okay, so this one here, I'm trying to get all the soap in there. Okay, don't want to waste any, so I'm going to scrape out the last bits. It's all good soap. Be sure to use all of these great ingredients. Just fill up these circular ones. You can use a little bit more. Love the smell of lavender. It's my favorite essential oil, really. Probably a favorite of many people. Many people I know, anyhow. Everybody loves it. This, especially this one from Brambleberry, the essential oil, it's just nice, you know, bright and not overdone smell, but definitely a beautiful fragrance. And then the soap is really nice. It's got coconut oil and all kinds of nice oils mixed together, olive and oil in there, and so really a great mixture. Just kind of give it just kind of something on the top, some kind of texture, and then we can put the rosebuds on top. Lavender seems to be like a favorite with just about everybody, and so I want to make sure I have some on hand, you know, in case somebody wants to have some of that in their bathroom, or it could be for a half bath sink, you know, for your guests when they come in. It always looks really pretty. If you're gonna have guests come over, or just for yourself when you're having a nice relaxing bath. It's always wonderful to have that lavender smell. So after I'm finished doing this little design on the top, and just kind of quickly just doing like little figure eights kind of thing, just to give it a little pizzazz on top. And then I'm gonna add the buds, and I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the molds to where I have soap that's kind of spilled over right there. And that way when I go to mold it, it's nice and clean. Okay, and so again, it's summertime, so it might take a little while for these to be ready to be unmolded, so I'm gonna wait a couple of days. After I put the buds on, the lavender buds, I'm gonna put a little bit of shimmer on it with some snowflake mica that I have from Brambleberry. Okay, so this is just about done. Some little swirlies in there. I was thinking it might be nice even to have like two different colors, like have the lavender and then maybe a white to contrast it. So maybe I'll try that next time, like two different colors. Give it a little bit more of a contrast. But this purple is so pretty, and it just screams out that I'm a lavender bar. I am lavender soap made for you. Okay, so I'm gonna stop with that and just start to add the buds in. Oh, I just got some sticks from the buds too. Don't know why that's in there. I should have checked. Wasn't expecting it to have little sticks. That's okay. I have lavender plants outside, and I was going to use the buds, the lavender buds from my own lavender plant, but all the little bees and stuff were enjoying it and pollinating, and I was like, well, I'll just leave it for them. So my little lavender, it's a very small lavender bush. It's just, I think it's this third year I've had it, so it's not really big. But it had a lot of blooms, which was just beautiful. So a lot of the honeybees were coming over. We have honeybees, bumblebees, there's some natural bees too. They're like these little black bees, they're so cute. And we have a college that's just down the road from us, and I believe they have like a beehive, so I think we get some of their bees. No doubt, you know, we're close enough. We're within a mile of, about a mile and a half from the school, from the college. All right, so getting there. Next time I'm gonna go through this and make sure there's no sticks, but that's okay. I'm just picking them out when I find them. Okay, so I'm gonna press these down a little bit because I don't want them to come out, and then we'll go ahead and spray them a little bit. I could have put them in the side too, that would have been nice, but I liked it. I just wanted them in the middle. Thought that would be a nice thing. I'm just gonna tap them down gently. I'm gonna take the sticks out because that bothers me. All right. Okay, that doesn't have to be perfect. I just don't want them falling off. Just have them tap down, attach to the soap. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna take the snowflake mica and just kind of give it a little bit of a squirt of this shimmer stuff here. Just a little bit. Ugh, that was too much. It was a little bit. I don't want too much. One of them got quite a bit. That's okay. Some people like more sparkle than others, so. It's perfect. Again, they're all individual, so they're gonna all be unique and, you know, have their own look. And although, you know, they'll all have the same shape, and the same ingredients, but they'll all be unique. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up. And the lavender bars are really, I like making them. They're pretty easy because it's not a whole lot of colors and things like that, and very simple ingredients. And some things are just beautiful in their simplicity. I think these are really adorable. I like them. And I won't have to cut them, not really. I need to have like, you know, a better cutter. The cutter is fine, it's just me, you know, just when they're hand cut, you know, they're not always the same size and shape and stuff because, you know, it's hand cut, very unique. Again, you know, they're gonna just be unique bars, which is a lot of fun too. And just find it's a little bit easier to have them in molds like this, and that way you don't have to worry about cutting them, and they're just kind of ready to go. You know, once they cure, it'll take another 4 to 6 weeks for these to set. So that is pretty much it. I really didn't get anything on the circular ones. I was able to get in back. I'm used to working with the circular ones. This is the first time I'm using these little square ones, so can't wait to see how they come out. All right, so we're gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a couple days. Again, you know, it's summertime here in Virginia Beach, and it is, you know, humid, and it's taking the soap longer to form. So want to make sure we give it time to form, and they'll be great, good to go. All right, I'll be back. Hi, I'm back, and I have these beautiful lavender bars that I unmolded some of them. I'm going to unmold these other ones, and so that, yeah, I can share that with you. And I cleaned these up a little bit. You know, it doesn't need much cleaning with this type of mold because it pops right out. You just have to kind of clean around the edges a little bit just to, you know, remove any extra little soap and stuff like that. So I like how they came out. I like the way that they look. So this is I have 12 of these square ones, which I really like the square ones. They kind of fit in your hand really nicely. And then of course the round, which I really love the round bars. So, but I know people like different size shapes and things like that, and it makes it interesting to see them in different shapes. So we've got the circular and then the square. Which one do you like better? You like the square or the circular one? I think the design on the square one kind of came out pretty cool. You know, so let me know what you think. I hadn't used a square mold before. Got it from Brambleberry, and I'll leave a link to it, of course. Oh my goodness. Oh, the lavender. Oh, it smells so wonderful. I want to use it now, but I can't. We have to wait. And so we've got to wait the 4 to 6 weeks. These are small bars. They shouldn't take too long. But oh my goodness, that lavender is just brilliant. I just love it. So none of them had a problem. I unmolded them, and they were perfectly fine coming out. And so I figured I'd save one of them and share it with you so that we can unmold it together. It's always like the fun part is unmolding them. So this is that Brambleberry mold, which I love. It's, you know, it just, you know, cutting the bars is nice, but, you know, I don't have a great cutter, and so these little bars come out, and I don't have to worry about how well I'm gonna cut the bars, you know, so it makes it a lot easier for me. And I just love the shape. I think, you know, they're gonna look pretty inside a bathroom, and whether it's your guest bathroom or your bathtub, you know, if you've got a nice bathtub that you want to kind of display your beautiful soaps. And I think it'll make your bathroom smell wonderful. So I just unmolded these, and I can feel like how sticky they are. I unmolded these yesterday, and then I already feel like they're less sticky. So it's amazing, you know, unmolding them really helps them to cure quicker. But you have to wait to make sure that, you know, that you can unmold it without having it too soft. And again, being here in Virginia Beach, it's very humid here. And so you can see it's a little soft. I can just kind of blend out some of the imperfections that may be in the soap, which is kind of nice. So I'd like to unmold them within a few days so that I can you know, work with the soap to clean it up a little bit and then put it away and let it cure a little bit more. And then when I take it back out, I'll clean it up again. And I use these little boxes because they're handy. It's easy to carry the soaps around. I usually put a little bit of wax paper in the bottom or parchment paper so that they have something that they're not going to stick to. Not that they're going to stick to the bottom of the box, but I want to reuse the boxes so for other soap when they're curing. It just makes it easier for me to move them around and without disturbing them too much. So yeah, they come out of this mold really easy, as you can see. So basically I'm just putting my hand, you know, underneath, pressing up a little bit, just with the palm, with the palm of my hand, just kind of pushing up slightly, and they come right out. So you can see it just pops right out, and they're in pretty good, you know, not too much cleanup. I'm just gonna take off the extra soap a little bit. It's got a nice shine to it from the mica, the snowflake mica. Always gives it a nice little shimmer. I like the, you know, that kind of look for a soap. It makes it look even more special. So they're a little sticky, but in another day they'll be like these, where I can hold them and they're not really sticking to my hand. So it doesn't take long. Oh, here we go. And so another time I will kind of clean up the sides here. They're just, you know, I just usually kind of wipe them off when I first get them out, just to get the extra soap that might be sticking to it off. And then I'll wait another day or two, and then I'll take them out and then do the cleanup like I did with these around the edges. And then I'll wait, you know, the 4 weeks, take a look at them again, do up any additional cleanup, usually very minor. And I find that's works for me, because this way it's kind of a gradual kind of thing with the cleanup, and that way there's not so much to do at the very, you know, when they're all ready to go. I just have to like look at them, do a little cleanup, put them in their little box, and they're all ready to go. So so that's it, and I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And I do appreciate all the ones that have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate you all. And if you haven't already liked this video, please, you know, and if you like it, please do so. If you like this soap, you know, let me know, you know, which do you prefer, square, circle? Do you like lavender? All right, so thanks a lot for joining me, and I will see you later. Have a great day. Bye.